published 0435 EDT, the 6th of October 2017, updated 0436 EDT, the 6th of October 2017. They attended a lavish reception in honor of the Sultan of Brunei's Golden Jubilee earlier this week. But it was back to basics for the Countess of Wessex and Prince Edward as they visited to the British garrison, Syria, on Friday. Sophie, 52, was dressed appropriately in a khaki shirt and trousers, along with a camouflage hat, as she sampled a meal of rice and beans from a mess tin. The mother-of-two later looked in very high spirits as she swapped her hat for a helmet during the trip to the jungle. Sophie Wessex was seen sampling a meal of rice and beans from a mess tin during her visit to the British garrison, Syria, on Friday. Sophie and her husband Edward, who was also kitted out in a camouflage jacket, were later seen trekking through the jungle. They were also seen watching a demonstration of trekking techniques by Gurkha soldiers based at the garrison. Earlier in the day, the royal couple visited Hornbill School, which serves children of British service personnel. The pair are visiting Brunei to attend celebrations as the Sultan of Brunei becomes the world's second longest reigning monarch behind Queen Elizabeth II. The royal, 52, looked in very high spirits as she donned a protective helmet during the visit. Sophie and Prince Edward posed for photographs with Gurkha soldiers after watching them perform a demonstration of trekking techniques. The royal couple were both kitted out in khaki clothing during the visit to the military base earlier in the week. They attended an audience with the Sultan and his wife, Queen Saleha. Other guests in attendance included Indonesian President Joko Widodo, Malaysian Prime Minister Najib Razak, Myanmar leader Aung San Suu Kyi, and Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte. The festivities will continue on Friday when Southeast Asian leaders and Middle Eastern royalty attend a banquet to mark the Jubilee. Sophie and Edward appeared to enjoy the visit, taking in their surroundings in the jungle. Sophie wore a belted khaki shirt with matching trousers, while Edward wore a camouflage jacket with white chinos. The pair looked very much at ease during the joint visit to the British garrison, Syria. Sophie and Edward met with Gurkha soldiers during their trip to the jungle in Brunei. The Sultan ascended to the throne of the Muslim country, perched on the north of the tropical Borneo Island in October 1967. Queen Elizabeth became the world's longest-serving monarch a year ago following the death of Thailand's King Bhumibol Adulyadej, whose reign spanned 7. Brunei, with a population of about 400,000, is one of the world's wealthiest nations thanks to abundant oil and gas reserves. A soldier was seen helping Sophie put on a belt to finish off her all-khaki ensemble. The Countess of Wessex was seen sharing a joke with husband Edward during the visit. The royal couple, who are in the country for the Sultan's Golden Jubilee, were seen watching on as soldiers performed a military demonstration. A soldier was seen showing off his military kit to Sophie and Edward as they toured the base. It was back to Sophie as she sampled a meal from a mess tin left. She later swapped her camouflage hat for a helmet. She and Edward looked more serious as they watched a military demonstration taking place. Sophie looked to be in deep conversation as she met with soldiers at the military camp. The Earl and Countess of Wessex later posed for a group photo with soldiers during the visit. Earlier in the day, the royal couple visited Hornbill School, which serves children of British service personnel. The pair are visiting Brunei to attend celebrations as the Sultan of Brunei for his Golden Jubilee celebrations. He becomes the world's second longest reigning monarch behind Queen Elizabeth II.